What's up, you guys? This is One Classic Gamer here. Welcome me to Cronos to New Dawn, Part 13. So, starting things off here, I am showing you guys the unlockable skins that are in this game. There are 2 extra skins, by the way. I figured I would show this just because I got that little message there that I unlocked the new skins, because I literally hadn't booted this game up again until now when I got this footage for this video. But this is going to be a platinum / bonuses video where I'm going to be showing a few extra things that you guys can see on my first run, because I wasn't able to show it or display it for you guys. So I basically did like a whole other playthrough of this game, and I got the platinum trophy in about like 30 hours. So instead of doing the videos, this video the way I've been doing these videos, I'm going to make this a more guide-centric video and just kind of guide you guys through the trophies in order. So first off, we're going to get the I Am Free trophy, which is for shooting the Pathfinder, and yeah, this is a whole other ending here that I'm going to let you guys watch and enjoy.
Please. I want this. Why would he even care? I am your past, damn it! You could just go away and be free.
I am free. We all are.
Oh, thank God!
Veronica? Hey, it's all right. What's going on?
I just didn't want to be alone.
So now we're gonna do a second playthrough, and there are 5 main trophies that I'm going to concentrate on getting throughout the entire game, and these are the trophies basically right here. It's for beating the game on hard, saving both Veronicas, getting the game done in New Game Plus, finishing the game with all the essences appointed by the collective, so Edvard, Artur, and what's his name, Dr. Zibert. And we're gonna start things off here with transferring all of the essences from the Fallen Travelers. Now, I missed out on one of these in my first run of the game, and I didn't think I was going to get it until I got back to the one that I missed, but it turns out I actually got the trophy here by extracting this essence again. So, yeah, there's the Preserver trophy. I'm going to show you guys this is basically where the one traveler that I missed out on in my first like run of the game. When you come here into the police station, like this is like right near the end of the game, and unlock all of these doors. We're going to exit out of this one right here, go down the hall. I had to transition through some menu like flipping there and scrolling. And the last fallen traveler is going to be right here. So if you manage to find him on your first run, you will get the trophy right then and there. But for some reason, I got it during the beginning of my second playthrough when I extracted the essence from that guy again. So now we're getting the Forged in Fire, fully upgrade the Traveler's Temporal Shell. This was the next one that I got. This is right after, I think, Station B. I came to the workstation and I had just enough. Once you fully upgrade your temporal shell, your torch, and your pyre, you can then start to sell cores as well, which will help you get your stuff upgraded a lot faster. We're going to start working on the Find All Comic Books trophy. There were 2 comic books that I missed out on my first run, and the first one was here in the Steel Works. There's this room here where you have to like manipulate the oddity to get these lockers out of the way. And you come here and there's like a code here that you use to get into a door further on in the steelworks. But what I missed out on my first time is that when you make it across the room here, you can manipulate the oddity again, and it'll basically move the lockers back. And there's a whole area back here, and yeah, basically there were 2 comic books that I missed out on. There was 1 cat that I missed out on, the 1 fallen traveler, and 2 travel logs. And, you know, like the fallen traveler comic books that I'm, covering now and everything else I just mentioned, I'm going to be, walking you guys through all the ones that I missed out on. So, there's this room here with all this stuff, and once you pick everything up, the comic book is just sitting right here in the back. So now I'm going to do kind of like a bonus special feature here, and I'm going to let you guys see a different version of this scene play out. There's 2 different versions that can play out, and we need to choose Archer here instead of Gabriel at the end of the Steelworks, because like I said, it goes towards that whole trophy for finishing the game with all the appointed essences.
Okay. Let's try something else then. He goes with you. Because I'm going to hell.
Don't do it!
It's your fault. Don't you fucking understand? Your kind brought the disease to our world. Let's save him, all right? Take him. We can fix him. Ah! You bitch!
No, I came for you.
So now that you guys have seen that, we're going to start working on the Find All of the travel logs. With the first travel log that I missed out on, this is right after you return back to the terminal after the Steelworks. There is a travel log that you can listen to in the cat room here, and I actually walked by this one in my first run, annoyingly.
It's uncanny. The terminal seems still functioning. Of course, it is Wandar wreck, but it still chooses new targets for extraction. It seems she has indeed picked up where the last left off, and so the vocation indeed continues, as I believe. What puzzles me, however, is how the targets are selected for her. There seems to be a key to this. Does the terminal want to show us something? Does it want to draw our attention to something? Does it force us into some kind of investigation through which we will discover the secrets of mankind's salvation? Probably these are just my fantasies. Nevertheless, it's been a very long time since I felt as if they want to tell me something. Or rather, tell her.
And now I'm going to be showing you guys an alternate scene here. This is like one of the only times I do this aside from the ending. So, yeah. Enjoy.
Beginning the ascendant sequence.
So this is it, huh? Fuck. I had known that this is what hell looks like. I might not have ditched fucking Sunday school. Fuck. Fuck. Fuck.
Stop. Compose.
Shut the fuck up, bitch! Earned it, I guess, haven't I?
You were chosen by the collective.
Come on! Not that bullshit again.
I believe you possess the answers I need.
It's about what happened to Gabe, isn't it?
You think that the travelers are responsible for the change. The disease, as you call it.
Are you shitting me? My brother became sick while looking for the missing workers, right? He found them, sure. Dying and all messed up. But they weren't the only ones. There was also one of you there. And so, it fucking began. The military came, scientists, doctors. It only took a moment for the entire quarantine to turn into some kind of fucking prison camp. No one gets in, no one gets out. I don't know what kind of shit was going on inside there, but I sure do know one thing. They didn't take care about my sick brother. Only that fucking moon man spreading your fucking disease. That big shot, Dr. Zibbert, only pretended to care about the sick. I bet that son of a bitch was only thinking how he could screw over the commies and use him for his own research.
What research?
Maybe if he'd taken care of his fucking job instead of musing over that alien, brother would have been all right. Maybe then
Artur, please. Focus. The doctor, the alien. Tell me about them.
Jesus Christ, Gabe. Oh, it's so fucking wrong.
Listen. You wanted to end his suffering.
Fuck you! Fuck this place! You think I'll let myself be judged anymore? That I'll let myself be treated like some loser who constantly needs to be controlled so he doesn't hurt himself or others around? Fuck. Maybe I am like that. I just hurt everyone close to me. Maybe I can't run away from it. I'll never run away again. Never.
Okay, now that mind trip is over, this is on the path to the hospital here. We're going to climb up this ladder, and we can't get across quite yet because there's an oddity that we're not able to manipulate from here. There's this door here that I missed out on in my first run, and this is where the second comic book that I missed is. So we're about to get the comic book trophy, but basically as you're running up this like ramp here, you aim at the board, shoot it, and then you can get into the room, and the comic is going to be right here. And it's Agent Cutter's The Secret of the Dream Ether. Is that what that said? Yeah. Now we're going to get the Cat Finder trophy. So there was one cat that I missed out on. And this honestly might be the most like hidden cat in the game, to be honest. But this is right after the section where you have to fight all of the orphans, like when you gather the electric fuse and all of that, the like Christmassy area. You have to do a series of 3 gravity hops here, and this third one's going to take you onto this building, and we're basically going to aim up this way, and there are some boards for us to shoot, and we can actually jump over here. So this is where, you know, the most evil, like deviously hidden cat in the game is located. And of course I missed out on this my first time around because I was not paying like that much attention. So there's really nothing here, but the cat is here in this little room, and as you guys are about to see, I am going to get the trophy right now, the Cat Finder. So next thing I'm going to be showing off is a little bit of a small detail that I noticed and I figured I would share with you guys. But if you stand still for long enough and don't do anything in this game, something interesting starts to happen, as you're about to see. Yeah, so the essences start to talk to each other, which was a detail that I had heard about online, but honestly, when I experienced it, it was just like so interesting. So here we're getting the trophy for fully upgrading a single weapon, and this is when I was able to finally upgrade the sword, at least, you know, the first weapon, literally like 3/4 of the way into the game. We're also going to find the final travel log. This is after you return from the hospital in the room where Warden was playing the piano.
Time is nothing more than a sequence of existence. It is events that occur in seemingly irreversible succession. Canonizing it, endowing it with personal characteristics most typical of humans. But it was not, like many of their habits, rational. Since then, however, I have begun to see it as an entity hostile to us. I've begun to understand how people perceive it. It's valuable, and it's unrelenting, and it's running out.
And now we're going to get the Annihilator trophy, which is to defeat 5 enemies with a single Arbalest round. I chose to do this here in this courtyard area in the Abbey section. This is like one of the first like really big fights that you get into in this area. And it does help to make sure that your Arbalest like firepower is upgraded. I think it costs like 8,000 energy, but again, there's a trick, to actually grinding energy, and it's to sell all of the cores and valuable items, duh. But also there's another trick that I'm going to be getting into later on. So here I'm trying to make sure that I have 5 of them lined up in a row, but I only got 3 of them alive right now, or like up walking around. So if you're in this situation, you can aim your weapon around until you find an enemy that is alive, and then you basically just go up, give it a good stomp, and it'll wake the enemy up. Once we have all 5 of them woken up, I'm going to use my torch to stun them, and then that'll give me enough time to get the Arbalest shot in and earn the trophy. So yeah, very, very easy, and I did it on hard mode too. This game really isn't that hard on hard mode, by the way. So this is the last ending that is only available once you play the game a second time on New Game Plus. So you basically have to beat the boss again a third time and watch this cutscene play out. And you're going to have the 2 traditional options, the shoot and spare option, but there's also going to be a new option called begin anew. So yeah, I am going to shut up, stop talking, and I will be back when this alternate ending is over.
I want this.
I can't let you do this.
She must be saved.
Why would you even care? I am your past, damn it! You could just go away and
Be free.
What?
It already happened. It's happening all over again. Somehow, it always ends here.
Maybe you should be free from all the scars. And most importantly, free from me.
I won't leave you.
It's fine, Veronica. Maybe she's right. Go. Take her. There's still a chance for both of you.
Will it work?
You never give up. You'll make it work. Listen to the will of those who will not speak. tools are not willing, they will be. Their will be considered fault, and the fault removed. That is all that is said.
Okay, so I ended up getting a B my second time, and that's pretty much all of the bonus stuff. So we have one more trophy left to get. I don't know if you guys noticed, but there was only one trophy that popped up there. If this happens to you like it did for me, don't worry. You still unlocked all of the 5 trophies. And as you can see, I got them right here. But for some weird reason, they didn't pop up. So yeah, only one of them did. So now we're going to be getting the final trophy, which is to fully upgrade all of the weapons. I am in a third playthrough here, about 2 hours into my run. And then I basically learned this trick that the weapons don't all need to be upgraded, like fully upgraded one after the other. Once you fully upgrade a weapon, it pretty much goes towards the trophy and counts. So once you have a weapon that is fully upgraded, like the sword, for instance, as you guys are about to see, there is a reset feature where you can reset a fully upgraded weapon and basically get all of the energy back that you put into it initially, like I'm about to do right now. So I'm going to get 82,000 energy here from resetting this. And then you can use that energy to go down the list and upgrade all of the other weapons that you haven't fully upgraded yet. And you will get the trophy at that point, and then the platinum, if you guys have been following me at this point. The trophy was a little bit delayed, which I'm not going to lie was kind of scary. For a second, I thought, man, I screwed this up. I'm going to have to play this game a third time, but in a second, you're going to see it pop up, and once it does, I'm going to earn the platinum immediately afterwards. There we go. The Praetorian, I don't even know how to pronounce that, but yeah, and there it is, the platinum, the Traveler. So that's it. That's the end of Cronos the New Dawn. This video ended up being a lot shorter than I expected. If this video was, more boring than my other videos, then, I apologize for that. Those of you who've been watching me for a while know that I love to do guide-centric videos like this as well to wrap up my playthrough sometimes, but overall, if I had to give it a rating, the platinum for this game, I'd probably give it like a 4 out of 10 in terms of difficulty. I put, as you can see, 29 hours in. It really wasn't that difficult, and I had a blast playing through this game. I almost played through it a third time until I looked up that trick on, resetting your weapons to get the energy and fully upgrade them. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this game as much as I enjoyed playing through it, and I really don't know what else to say at this point. So if you did enjoy this, please comment, like, subscribe, share it with your friends. I'd greatly appreciate it. Drop one last save if you feel like you must. And I will see you guys on my next playthrough. Peace.